traditional on-prem side. Now here basically I am responsible to manage everything, where I am going to purchase key, stopping, do everything at my side, putting across, using the micro, and then doing everything. Although in the market there are cheese and everything available, but what I'm going to do is I am going to build that cheese also. I'm going to take care of that part also at my side, right? That is going to come under your on-prem, where each and everything you are responsible to purchasing the land, setting up the server, take care of the storage, networking, operating system, everything at your side. But if you are going for the infrastructure as a service, here inside the infrastructure as a service side, we will be basically, yeah, so in the infrastructure as a service side, we will be basically going to purchase the thing that is available in the market, right? Directly. Whatever things are available in the market, that we are going to take it from here, okay? And then rest on the top of the things you are responsible for here. So blue thing that you can see, that you are going to take care, but green thing that is basically going to take care by the vendor. Where, for example, from Amul and from some different vendors, okay, I have simply purchased these different cheese toppings, these things. And on top of that, I'm putting all together. Here, basically, I can customize my own toppings. Okay, I can customize that. Okay, I want what type of pizza in these things. I can take care everything at my side in the ISA. Here you have a more control what type of pizza you want, what type of toppings you want, okay, what type of, because you are half of the things are going to take care by you and half of the things are going to take care by the vendor. So that is basically you need to put all the things together and then do the bake. Now the next you have is the platform as a service. Now this time people like me comes in the picture who just going to open the app, place the order, choose what type of pizza you want. Okay, where in that case here, whatever they have in the menu, only that you can select. Okay, if they have something else, or maybe you want something else that is not part of the menu, you cannot place the order, obviously. There are 10 type of pizza available in the menu, then you can go only for the 10 type of pizza. You cannot customize the 11 type as per your option. You can simply open Pizza Hut or a Domino's app, place the order, okay, and you can choose what type of basically pizza you want over here. You don't need to like use your own pizza dough, gas, anything. You just need to open the app and then pizza will be delivered to your place. You can simply sit at your place and have the pizza. Then you have a software as a service. Inside the software as a service, now this time I'm even not going to order it. Okay, what I'm going to do is basically I'm going to go out to the Domino's outlet or Pizza Hut outlet, and over there I'm going to place the order. So I'm using their dining table and their soda also, apart from the things. Same things comes under this also. In the traditional IT, everything you are responsible. You are responsible to manage each and everything from your side. I am going to purchase the lane. I'm going to take care of the networking, storage, server, operating system, data, runtime application at my side. No other vendor will come in the picture. But now here in the infrastructure as a service, half of the thing going to take care by you and half of the thing going to take care by your vendor. Now vendor I'm talking about, if you are going with Azure, Microsoft is going to take care. If you are going with GCP, Google is going to take care. If you are going with AWS, then Amazon is going to take care. So whichever vendor you choose, they are responsible to manage the gray out area, and on top of that, you are responsible to choosing the blue area. So now here, I don't need to, if I'm going for Azure, I don't need to purchase the land because I'm using Microsoft Server. So server, storage, networking, these things I'm using from Microsoft that they have already set up for their customer. On top of that, I can choose what type of operating system I want. Like I want a Windows operating system that I can choose, but I'm not going to do the installation. I want a Linux, okay, or I want a Red Hat Ubuntu that I can choose what type of operating system I want, what type of version of that operating system I want, which runtime need to set up on that, what data need to be done. So these things I can take care. Okay, what application need to run on top of that, so that you can customize in the infrastructure as a service. So example of this infrastructure as a service you can see is a virtual machine on Azure. Okay, virtual machine is an example of an infrastructure as a service. Also, I would recommend you to make a notes of all the things because I'm not writing down everything on the screen. But yes, for your reference, when you are going to prepare for the exam also, that also going to be helpful for you at the end of like to revise. Also, like MCQ questions and these things are coming up. So for your preparation perspective also, if you are making a notes, that is also going to be helpful for you. So for infrastructure as a service, the example are load balancer and virtual machine on Azure. If you go for the platform as a service, so in the platform as a service side, now you don't have a much flexibility to choose what type of application you need. They are just providing a platform. Like you can see, sometime you want to run the Python code, but you don't need to run on your laptop. You have some online compiler also available. They are providing a platform for you. That way, go ahead and write down the code. But thing over here is you don't need to basically install the Python on that compiler. It's by default install. You don't need to install the libraries or the version you can't decide. Because it's already there. You just need to go on that compiler and write down the code. Same thing over here in the platform as a service. You everything is going to take care by your cloud service provider. But on top of that, you can choose that okay, what data need to store over here. What is the schema? You can go ahead and write down the code. You can deploy your packages, deploy your code, okay, maintain your code, and you can configure the application. Then you can simply go ahead with the platform as a service. Like you can see databases. Databases on Azure SQL DB. That is example of a platform as a service where you don't need to worry about in the backend how server has been associated with DB. Okay, what is the configuration need to done, which type, which version of the SQL server it is. Okay, and in the backend how it is connected to with the server. That is not your understanding. Over there, what you need to do is you just need to deploy the database. You need to log in and start writing down the command. DDL, DML, SQL command, everything. Okay, and you can simply connect with the other application like Power BI. I want to integrate with the database. Okay, or I want to integrate with some other like AD. Azure Data Factory is also an example of a platform as a service where you have a platform available. You can simply go ahead and you can simply deploy okay what type of ETL operation you want to do. You don't need to do in the backend any type of configuration. What is the node or any kind of compute need to allocate it or anything. So for platform as a service, example are SQL DB, storage, ADF. Okay, all these are providing a platform to just simply integration, do the integration, consume it, write down the code, deploy the code, everything. So most of the services on Azure comes under the platform as a service like Data Factory, Databricks, storage, databases. Okay, where you can simply go ahead and write down the code. Okay. And next is the software as a service. Now here you don't need to do anything. Simply go sign up and rest all the things your vendor will take care. Like Microsoft Teams. You are not going to write down any code to using this Microsoft team. Everything is already there. It is a software. You just need to install, sign up with your organization ID. Then after that, you can start consuming it. Right? So on the software as a service, you don't need to worry about that on the backend where it is configured. Like I want to change blue color of the teams to in different green color. You cannot do that customization because it's a software. You just need to go sign up and start consuming. You can simply use it. If you are part of the particular organization, you are part of that particular channel and everything. Once you log in, everything you can consume it from there. So that comes under the software as a service, like your Gmail. Okay, limited things you can do in the software as a service because everything in the backend is going to take care by your cloud service provider, right? Your Outlook, Microsoft 365, Microsoft Teams, these all are example of your software as a service under this, right? So for IaaS, virtual machine, networking, load balancer, all these comes under the IaaS. PaaS, upload code packages and then simply start consuming it. You don't need to have the access on the hardware side. Okay, you cannot have much control which version I want. In the platform, already the required software service will be installed. You just need to go write down the code and start consuming that. Now in the software as a service, it's basically you need to configure it, log in, start consuming it.